Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
We need oil. What's up? I think we need an oil can like the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
or get the joints moving again. Hi, folks. I'm Bob Sharp, physical therapist.
That's right. Oh, Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together, we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, you got something you want to talk about today?
Bob, yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about about the body. Yeah, we're
Right.
talking about low back pain. And if you got low back pain and you want to strengthen your core, there is a way to do it and isolate the muscles and keep that back intact. And the reason I know that is because I've done it for
That's
years,
right.
and
A personal benefactor.
as
of it.
well as patients I've worked with. So we are going to go through this. So,
By the way, aren't we giving away a massage gun?
oh yeah, it's this one right here.
Yes, we are.
Yep, there you
So
go.
it's a T2, right?
T2, yes, works
And
really
it's
nice.
got 5 different heads, 5 different speeds. It's very high quality, very powerful.
Yep. And you could use this on your back, but that's not part of the topic
Go
today.
to bobandbrad.com,
Yeah.
sign up at the giveaway section.
Okay, so let's talk about reasons why you would want to strengthen your core muscles when you have low back pain. So the core muscles are like a belt, a support or a back brace that goes around and supports that back. So when you tighten those muscles up, it keeps that back from moving and irritating it. Bob, you want to carry on with
No,
number
I just
two?
remember I didn't understand this when I was really young.
Mhm.
Like they tell you to strengthen your core because my back hurt. It
Yeah.
didn't make any sense to me. But
Right.
you explained it.
And technically, the core is all the way around. Some
Right.
people think it's just abdominal muscles, but it's more than that. The next thing is when we tighten our muscles in the front, the opposite muscle group relaxes.
Right.
So when we strengthen the abdominals, the back muscles will automatically relax, which can help relax those
For example,
painful
if we
muscles.
strengthen the bicep
Yep.
on the front of the arm,
Yep.
this relaxes the tricep.
Right.
So
The antagonist muscle.
right.
It's just
Agonist and
Yep,
antagonist.
it's not just here; it happens all
Right.
over the whole body. And lastly, well, we did cover that one already. Mhm.
Well, it worked for Brad.
Right.
And it worked for his patients.
Right.
So
Yeah, I've got spondylolisthesis, and there was a time where my back was unstable, and I couldn't do any type of sit up, not just anyone. So I found out how this works really well.
yeah, and I will vouch. I mean, I've seen these X-rays. I mean, Brad would be in surgery if he didn't do this stuff. I mean,
Well, I don't know about
I
that.
think you
It
would have
would have
been.
definitely changed
At
how
some
I live
point,
my life.
at some point, you would have been. I
Be
think.
much less active. Anyways, so let's carry
All right,
on.
Brad. Should I do the first 3?
Yeah. Yeah, let's
All
do the
right.
first 3. So we're going to talk about when your back is really irritated and you want to work with them. You need to lie down, probably not on your bed. It's going to be
Right.
on a carpeted floor or
Right.
with the exercise mat.
And now you can support your low back with a rolled towel,
Mhm.
or you can use your hands.
Yeah. And the towel, I just want to say, you might want to have it flat or you might want to roll it up so it's a little more of a bump. You will know because it's going to feel
Yeah,
good.
it depends how much of a curve you have there.
Yep.
So I got it in place, and we're going to do the first one. It's a real good beginner one for people, Brad,
Yes.
because you can just start bringing your leg up like this.
If you don't have a history of doing sit-ups, you've got back pain,
Right.
this is how you want to do it. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the spine. And Bob is going to tighten his abdominal muscles. Can you stop that, Bob?
Oh,
just like the Energizer. So we want to get the spine in neutral. So that means he's going to tighten the abdominal muscles into that towel roll.
so my hand was here. It's like I'm trying to flatten the back against the hand.
Right, exactly.
Oh, it's a good feedback because it's actually put your arms like this,
Right.
put your hands underneath, and you go ahead and start these off.
So this is actually moving the low back, not dramatically, but when you got a sore back, we just want to start easy.
Now, to be a little more advanced, you could just start tapping the heel.
Right. It makes a big difference.
And then more advanced is just to actually not touch it all.
Yeah, that is quite a bit.
Yeah.
By the time you get to that level, things are going pretty good. So work on that as
All right.
tolerated.
Next one, Brad.
Yes,
What is that?
we're just going to do the crunch.
All right. That's right. So I'm just gonna, I can put my hands like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I bring my head straight up. I don't curl it. I don't
Right.
go like this. I just go straight up like this.
Lifting the shoulder blades off the floor, 1 inch is all you need, and
What
everything else
Brad
stays
likes to do is
stable.
take his hand and put it under the chin to stop it from going like this,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So like that. That's a good idea, Brad.
Yeah, it works pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. It just happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
So that's the more beginner. Now, there's another way that I've found that makes this much easier. The only thing is you have to have one of these bigger balls.
Right.
Um, so, you
Brad's
know,
been a big fan of using the physio ball or the exercise ball for years. I mean, for core
yeah,
strengthening.
it's definitely a core. I mean, they're relatively cheap, $20 or
Right.
something like that, and they're available all over the place. I like to put shoes on with this. And typically, if you have back pain, when you put your legs up like this and relax them, it offers relief to the back.
Right.
And I don't put anything under my back. You may have to put a towel or your hands, but if it feels good, and what we're going to do is this exercise. Just
Yeah,
lift the
the
ball
back
up.
gets flattened easy enough with this exercise. So
If you happen to have stenosis, this is probably going to actually make the back feel better. If not, you're going to tighten, and you're just going to lift the ball up as far as you can, and that's it.
with all these, you want to breathe, and
Right.
you also want to make sure no pain. And
Exactly.
if this increases your pain, you don't do it.
Right.
Any one of these.
And chances are they're going to be tolerated fairly well.
Right.
For repetitions, start at 10 on all of these. If you can do 10, great. And then you build up over a period of weeks. You may, I get up to 50, and that's where I
Right.
stop. But it's taken me a few months to do that when I started this.
And I do 60 just out to Brad.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to go to 61 now. Okay, the next thing you can do is the double crunch.
Yeah.
This is a little more advanced.
And again, you want to work on going mainly the head straight up, not curling.
Exactly. Yeah. So my goal is to touch my elbows to my knees, but you don't have to. You can just do baby ones to start with, and then work up to that. Okay. And then the next one to get some oblique muscles is think about bringing your right elbow to your left knee, and you don't have to touch because it may be difficult. So you're going to lift the ball up a little bit, and you're getting a little bit of a twist. Now, if this hurts your back, you just don't do it because we are doing slight rotation on the back. But as if it doesn't hurt it, like this is I do mine like this, and it actually feels really good on my back. But that would be an advanced phase. You do things as tolerated, not to irritate your back.
When you say oblique, Brad, I always think of muscles on the side of the core.
Yeah, and their fibers go
right like
this
that.
way.
Yeah.
You really want to work those. Now, if things are going pretty good with all this, or if you don't have a ball and you did the ones that Bob did and you want to increase the strength, and you happen to have some bands, either the large loop band or just a regular band with the handles, they're going to come in really handy. I'll show you first.
I tried these years ago, and they're tough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're you will feel it.
But you're doing them lying on your back on the floor, which keeps your back in that nice neutral position in a much easier fashion.
Position, yep.
So if you got the handles, you're going to need shoes on for sure. And you take them like this, and you simply put them over your toes. You're kind of wondering what's going on, I suppose. You're going to have to pull your toes up towards your knees, dorsiflex, to hold it. And I'm going to be like this. And it's the same exercise and you can start out with one knee to the chest. And as it gets better, you can do this. And that just offers a little resistance, but a little bit of resistance really adds up.
Now, Brad, couldn't you use the cuffs too that come with these sets or not?
Oh, the ankle ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, which is a good point. It's a little easier that way, but yeah, you can take these Velcro cuffs.
So why do that then?
Wrap them around there.
If it's easier, why do that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little faster, but that would be an option.
Yeah, that's true.
If
this
you
is
have
all set up
the loop band. Now we're using the wall anchor, which works really easy and fast. If you don't have that, you simply use a leg of a heavy table or a chair that doesn't move and wrap it around that. It works just fine. If you have a loop, I found that it works really well just to go like this. And it's the same concept. One at a time.
Yep.
Or once it start getting running, it really does well. Now, if you want to work the opposite, leave the setup there, turn your body around, and instead of doing a crunch like this, you want more resistance. Grab the handles like this. I like to do it just like this. And simply do little ones. And boy, does that really make a difference as opposed to this.
It's one of those things that doesn't look that tough.
Yeah.
But man, I remember doing these, Brad. I mean, wow.
And if you want, just to put your hands up here, it's even harder yet, or simply move your body away from the wall. Increases the resistance. And I like this one. And Bob and I were talking about, this is like a double win situation. Yep. We're going to do lat pulls. Bob, tell them why lat pulls help the low back so much.
Well, it's two reasons. One, you're strengthening the core, but two, you're strengthening the latissimus dorsi muscles, and they attach into the core.
Right.
So they will actually help strengthen your back.
Yep. They go right into that lumbar fascia, which is back in that low back.
Yep.
So right now I'm just doing the lats. If I want to do the next step up is up and do the lats at the same time as I bring my shoulder blades off the floor. And
again, a double bonus. And you'll work. You'll work it hard.
Yeah. So very good. Good luck with this.
That's going to be several months down the line if you haven't been doing these.
Exactly. This whole procedure, start with the first one on the table, get used to those, and then do the ball or this.
All right.
I got to take a rest.
You want me to hit you in the stomach?
Yeah, come on. We digress.
Thank
you.
Watching.
Good luck with those abs.